To the Checkered NASCAR League. I'm your host, Sports173, and we're going to start part number 2 of the Checkered NASCAR League live stream for the GoBowling.com 250 from Richmond International Raceway, Richmond, Virginia. We're going to be doing qualifying from this 3/4 mile short track. We're going to be seeing times, I believe, in the 22-second bracket, I think. I could be wrong about that. I think that's how fast the cup cars go. But, maybe it's 21 second. I don't know, but you'll see possibly lap times in the 21, maybe in the 21 second bracket, but I think mainly 22s, and it could fall off to probably in the 23s. So with the tire fall off. So it's gonna be very, like I mentioned, it's gonna be very interesting to see these National Series guys have what it takes to handle the 3/4 mile short track. Oh, excuse me. My bad. Did not mean to boop. While we're waiting to get qualifying set up, let's get Predator in here real quick, who is probably one of the main guys to beat tonight. I will not be surprised. What is this? I think I've had. Wait. Gotta get used to it. I used to go to Tyler Reddick because he was in the 9 car in Heat 3. But now, gotta go to the C's. It's not the C's, the G's, because Noah Gregson's in the 9 car. Alright, this is the car that he's driving tonight, the switch car with the black bumper. I like this paint scheme, the silver, the black, also with the red 9 on it. Looks really cool. Alright, let's get Predator in here. And there's Predator, how are you?
I'm alright.
That's good. Now, this is going to be the first race on Heat 4 for y'all, so knowing that whatever you learned here in the spring will be pretty much completely useless at this now, so are you going to just go out there and act like it's a new race for you, or are you just going to try to see what you can do from Heat 3 when you ran earlier in the year?
As of now, my main concern is saving tires. I got a really good guy up on spotter stand that's helping me tonight, so it'll be very interesting because he's never spotted before, and I've had a fun night last night. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep, so the car is really loose on exit. We're not running as fast as Incog and Weasel, but I mean, this first round, I just got to show up to make it to the next round. So, you know, I want to win as always, but you know, I'm looking at it as let's take it as information going into the next 3 races, and use that information going into the next round. So therefore, I know what I need to do to get my shit together.
Now, the first round of the playoffs for y'all is going to be tonight at Richmond, and next Saturday we'll go to the Roval in Charlotte, and then next race after that will be the cutoff race for the round 1 of the playoffs at Dover. So, out of one of those 3 races, do you think, which one do you think will be probably the worst one for you?
Definitely the Roval. You know, I didn't get to race it last season. It's very interesting to really, you know, go to a road course that's also an oval. So never been there. It's gonna be very interesting. I'm just, like I said, I'm looking forward to this first three races, because like I said, we have enough points, playoff points, to make it to the next round. So just take the information that I got and just move forward with it.
Now, let's say when you make it to the Championship 4, because I believe you'll make it to the Championship 4, Let's see if you, Incog, and Weasel make it to the championship four. Which guy do you want that's currently in the playoffs to be that last guy to be in the playoffs and championship 30?
Well, anybody, Junior Motorsports, NASCAR man, you know, he's been here since day one. And GT Jones, you know, granted, me and him have been bumping heads, but, you know, we're still teammates. We're still working hard to get Junior Motorsports a championship. But that, I mean, I don't see it being any other way with me, Incog, Weasel, and GT. But you never know. There could be an upset. You know, Trainer T has been showing a lot of speed recently, so it's going to be very interesting moving into the playoffs. I'm taking it one race at a time, and hopefully we can make it to the Final Four and, you know, be hoisting up that championship trophy for Junior Motorsports, and then move on to 2020 for Joe Gibbs Racing.
Well, good luck to you tonight. Hopefully you can get punch your tickets to the next one of the playoffs early. If you don't win tonight, then you're probably, pretty much like you said, you'll be guaranteed a spot in the next round. But if not, good luck to you. Try to make it to the next round, and talk to you soon.
All right, I appreciate it, bro.
No problem. Now, we're supposed to be qualifying right now at the moment, but I do not know why we are not at the track yet for qualifying, so it'll be very interesting. We'll try to get another driver in here possibly before qualifying. Let's get Incog in here real quick. Here's his car. Not Incog. Weasel. Here's his 18 car, which is going to be a car he's going to probably be driving for the rest of the season, I think, so be interesting. But let's try to get him in here real quick before qualifying gets underway. If y'all heard that burp again, excuse me. See, if Weasel being the only Toyota, kind of like me in the Cup Series, but this is gonna be him in that shoes. I think, if I heard correctly, I think he made an announcement a few days ago, as we get qualifying invites out now, that he'll be moved up to the Cup Series next year, drive the 95 car, as he joins me now. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing alright. Now, would you like to talk about your 2020 plans, as I kind of mentioned earlier?
I think I've decided that I'm gonna make the jump up to Cup Series for next year. After it's been a lot of contemplating, you know, over the last couple of weeks of whether I wanted to move up or not, or wherever I thought I was ready. But I got quite a few compliments from people that kind of gave me some confidence to move up and everything. So between that and I've actually been running pretty well against some of the Cup guys. So that'll just gives me a little boost to move up.
Well, with your plans pretty much locked up for next season, basically, how do you handle the last 7 races of the season as you go for the championship?
Just stay focused. Trying to keep that in the back mirror, and you know, I'll get to it whenever I get done with Homestead. So just trying to keep my head focused, keep it clean, focused, and been doing pretty good here on NASCAR Heat 4. I think I have a pretty fast car for Richmond here today, so see how it turns out.
Well, good luck to you tonight. Hopefully that new Super will give you some extra horsepower, and I hope to talk to you again soon.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. Alright, I believe I can accept the invite now, so we're gonna go hop into Heat 4 and qualifying real quick. Not Heat 4, we're already in Heat 4. We're gonna try to hop into qualifying real quick, see who gets the pole. We are loading in now to the GoBowling.com 250 qualifying from Richmond. Now, like I mentioned earlier, it's gonna be first of all, it's gonna be very interesting how the NASCAR Series guys handle the tire fall off, because that's definitely gonna be interesting. But also, as we are here for qualifying, we'll see who goes first. But while the cars get set up on that track, the tire fall off is going to be a huge thing. It's going to be very huge. We'll see who the first car to go is. First car hit the track is a 15 Northway, who won Daytona earlier in the year to punch his ticket to the playoffs. Very early. He was the first guy to punch his ticket. As he goes through 3 and 4 now. 2 laps of qualifying. Qualifying is underway from Richmond. Got white to that white, I mean, it's not white, yellow line out in turn 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Excuse me. So he dives into turn 3. About half the lane off the yellow line. He comes out of turn 4, complete his second lap of qualifying. I believe NASCAR, Spaghetti's second lap of qualifying, I should say. I believe that's the NASCAR man up there in the 7 that didn't have a good first lap. That's why he's all the way up there. As Northway comes to 3 and 4 to complete his qualifying session, so to speak. Next we got GT Jones in the 1 car, who's going through 3 and 4. He was higher than Northway there, but he'll come out for turn 4 now, complete his lap. Here's NASCAR man in the 7, coming out of turn 4 now, and completes his lap. And also Hancock in the 10 finishes qualifying lap as well. So they're the first 4 cars to hit the track. No, excuse me, that's Trainer the 23. Excuse me, that was the guy that hit the track. So I believe the next car to go will be Wine Guy in the 0, then Predator in the 9, then Hancock the 10. I could be wrong about that. Oh, I forgot about the 18 of Weasel as well. So, alright, here comes the next car to the track is Wine Guy in the 0. Who just saw his own Northway go around the track. He made the announcement that he'll be moving to Junior Motorsports next year in the National Series. He's going to want another year in the National Series as he comes to turn 4, takes the green flag. He does not know which car he's going to be driving yet. So he dives into turn number 1. Right by that yellow line, coming out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway in turn 3. He comes off of turn number 4, complete his first lap. Now he's starting his second lap. Got a little twitchy there in 1 and 2, did Wine Guy. Dives off into turn 3 now. Comes out of turn 4, complete his qualifying lap. There goes Hancock at the 10 on his lap. Here's Predator doing the 9, going in turn 3 now. He's gonna come back to him to complete his lap. And here's Hancock at the 10, the final qualifier, coming out of turn 4. And qualifying is officially over for Richmond. And there you go. So let's get Hancock in here real quick in that black and green 10 car. And we'll see how he feels about tonight. Now I don't know if he announced his plans for 2020 yet. I don't think so. So let's get him in here real quick. There's the car he's driving tonight. Now let's get him in. Let's get him in here. There we go. I sent the invite to Incog, who just completed his qualifying laps. And we'll see how he feels about it. This paint scheme's not bad on the 10 car, the Nutrient AG Solutions car. And there's Incog. How are you?
Alright.
That's good. Now, it's a different team, different sponsorship, different number, basically for you. So it's pretty much like a whole new season for you. You ran the first 25 races, pretty much in the 42 car. Now you're going to win the last 7 or 8 races in the 10 car. So are you going to handle these races the same as you've been all year, or are you going to approach them a little differently?
Oh, well, I definitely got to approach it a little differently, because whenever you jump from one car to the next, feeling's obviously different, and then plus jumping to the games, it feels different. So I'm not going to try to drive too aggressive. I'm just going to try to focus on like holding my line, getting the feel for the car.
Now, I saw a little bit of damage on the front of your car before you qualified. What happened there?
I clipped the apron a little bit, and it sent me into the left wall at turn 2.
Now, you're apparently one of the big 3, I guess you would say. If there was a big 4, you could include GT Jones in there as well. But do you think anyone, big 3, including you, a big 4, I should say, along with you, GT Jones, Incog, and Predator, not Incog, Weasel and Predator, do you think it'll be y'all 4 for the championship, or do you think someone will get eliminated?
I pretty much think us 4 go for the championship. If I had to pick a sleeper though, it'd definitely be Ryan. I've been racing with him for the last couple of days, and he definitely seems like he's improved from one game to the other.
Now, I don't think you've announced your plans for 2020, is that correct?
Yes and no.
Okay, that's what I thought, because I don't remember you announcing what you were going to be doing next year. So, do you have any do you know what your plans are currently yet, or are you still trying to get them sorted out?
The full plans, I don't know exactly what I'm doing with the full plans, but I will be the official owner of Joe Gibbs Racing, and I will be driving the 20 car. Or Cup.
Alright, well, hopefully see you in the Cup. We'll be glad to see you in Cup season next year, because you definitely own the wide, and you're gonna have some big shoes to fill, because that was my old wide, so it's gonna be interesting.
Do my best.
Good luck to you tonight.
Thanks.
No problem. Now I believe qualifying results are in, so let me go. Let me get over to my phone real quick and see. So let's see. Predator got the pole, and that's not a surprise. Basically, the big 4, I guess you would say, starting 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have the 4 sleepers, starting in the back. So here's your starting order. Row 1 is the 9 of Predator, the 10 of Incog. Row 2 is the 18 of Weasel, the 1 of GT Jones. Row 3 is the 15 of Northfleet, the 7 of NASCAR Man. And rounding out the field will be the 0 Wine Guy and the 23 of Trainer. So Predator's qualifying lap was a 21.4. He got the pole. Incog's lap was a 21.508. Weasel's lap was a 51.53. And GT Jones' lap was a 51.558. Northfleet's lap was a 21.582. I was looking at the wrong number. NASCAR Man's lap time was a 21.627. Wine Guy's lap was a 21.635, and Trainer's lap was a 23.8. No, yeah, 21.8. So yeah, they'll be running mid 21 to 22-second lap times, and they'll fall up into the 22s as the one goes on. So I figured that's I didn't think they'd be going that fast, but I figured it was somewhere in the 21-22 second range. So I do not know who these two are. I do not know who Forts for Life 58 is. I do not know who Mud Dude 11 is. I feel like I've heard of a Mud Dude before. But I really don't know who they are. So cool, I guess. But let's get GT Jones in here real quick. I'm gonna have to call him through Discord because I believe he doesn't have a mic yet. So this is the car he's driving tonight. Different number. So let me fix my headset real quick. There we go. Alright. Let's give what's his name? That's not what I want to do. Let's give GT Jones a little call. I do like the Discord is different.
What's that?
This GT, how are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm doing alright. Now, you're driving the same car pretty much as you did when the season began, just different number. So it's still the same team, same crew chief, same paint scheme pretty much. So, do you think the number change is going to change your driving at all whatsoever?
I don't know. No idea. I'm just trying to get some points tonight. I don't think we've got the best car, but it's just coming out with some solid points to start the round.
Now, I asked your teammate Predator earlier about the 3 races in this round, the round of 8, that the 3 races will be Richmond, the Louisville, and Dover. Which one of those 3 races that do you think you have the one circled on the calendar being the track you're worried about the most, and why?
Well, I think it has to be the Roval, just because it's pure garbage on the last game, and there's pure garbage on this one. So, and it's going to be a lot of people not happy in that race, running people over. So that's why I'm looking just to get a good point night tonight, and whatever happens next week happens, and then go to Dover and have another good point day.
Now, I don't believe you mentioned your plans for 2020. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Do you have like a full plan lined up yet, or are you still trying to get it sorted out?
I guess I'm trying to get it sorted out. I ain't exactly had a lot of offers yet, so, and that's fine. It's whatever, but I think plans were put in motion that ended up falling through. So it is what it is.
Well, good luck to you tonight. Hopefully you can get those valuable points that you need, and talk to you again soon.
Later.
See you. Alright, let's see if we can get one more driver in here before the drivers meeting. Let's get one guy in here real quick. It's just pretty much the same car as he drove in Heat 3 earlier in this year, so still same. It's pretty much the same car. So we'll get one guy in here real quick. Alright, I sent my guy an invite, and he should be joining any second. Or any minute, I should say. There we go. And there's my guy. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing alright. Now, I asked, let's see who I asked. I asked Predator and GT Jones about, what out of the 3 races in this round of the playoffs would be the toughest for them, and they both mentioned the Louisville. Do you agree with them?
Definitely. Sadly, I won't be there because I am moving to a new house, but for everyone that's racing there, it's going to be a tough track. It's a lot different compared to Heat 3's Roval.
Now, I saw you didn't have a good qualifying lap. You'd be starting in the back pretty much. So, are you gonna try to adjust your car a little bit to make it better for the long one?
This car's not a short run car. Definitely not the short run speed, which I think is a good thing. I don't want the short run speed unless there's a bunch of cautions. And with the new Heat 4 like physics and everything, short runs won't be as more often, so I prefer the long run speed over anything else.
Now, you announced your plans for 2020. You'll be jumping ship to, I guess you say, the mothership of the National Series, being Junior Motorsports. So, do you have a car that you'll be driving next year, or has that not been confirmed yet?
Hasn't been confirmed yet, but there's two numbers that I have in mind. It'd either be the 8 or 9. Whatever seat's open, I'm gonna just take what I get. I don't care what car I really get. It's just what I get, and then I'm just happy to be with JRM for next year.
Well, good luck to you tonight. Hopefully you can be, I guess you would say, a sleeper pick. I think Hancock told me that he picked you as maybe a surprise entrant in the Championship 4.
Wait, in the Final 4?
Yeah.
Huh, I did not know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, he mentioned that I asked him if one of the big 4 gets eliminated, which one will replace him, and Hancock said you.
Oh, that's interesting. That's good to know. I'm not gonna let that get to my head though. I'm just gonna race one race at a time.
Just figured I'd let you know on that.
Alright, have a good day, S'mores.
Thank you,
you for broadcasting, by the way.
No problem. Alright, we're gonna hold off on the interviews for now. So, because I think the drivers meeting's about to get started, so. Excuse me. So, I believe the drivers meeting will start in a couple more minutes. Maybe we can get one more in here. We got 3 drivers left to interview. That would be NASCAR Man, Trainer, and Norfree. Let's see if we can get NASCAR Man in here real quick. Yeah, because this is the paint scheme he's running tonight. But yeah, let's try to get NASCAR Man here real quick before drivers meeting gets underway, and go from there. There. Alright, NASCAR Man should be joining in a little bit. So after NASCAR Man, then I think it'll be drivers meeting. But until then, we got NASCAR Man here. How are you?
I'm feeling pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing alright. Now, last week in Las Vegas, I believe that was your best race all season. You showed a lot of speed. Definitely improved from over the season, I should say. Do you think you can carry the momentum into tonight?
Yeah, I think tonight I can come out with a good finish today. All day I've been feeling like there's this huge target on my back since I'm the last one on the playoff grid for the round of 8 coming into today. Hopefully I can get us out of that hole and get us into the top 6. But if it doesn't happen in this race, hopefully it happens within the next 2 races.
Now, out of the 3 races in the playoffs, so round 1 of the playoffs, just say, which one do you think would be the worst one for you on the schedule, and why?
The worst one, I would say the Roval, because the Rovals always give me problems. I've always had issues there. Just not the best of tracks for me.
Well, good luck to you tonight. Hopefully you can keep this momentum rolling, and talk to you again soon.
Alright. Thanks for your time. Hope to see you later.
Alright, see you. And now the drivers meeting is about to get underway, so I'll be quiet for a little bit and let y'all hear the drivers meeting in a minute. Alright, here we go.
Cool. Alright. Chris. Okay. We're at Richmond tonight. So, first race of the playoff for you guys. So let's try to have some fun with it. Last weekend's with the Cup Series was a really good race. Here it is. Okay. For the Xfinity Series, y'all's first stage is 37. Lap 37 to 38 is the end of the first stage. Stage 2 is going to be 37 laps. Pace speed's going to be 50 miles an hour for the yellows. Okay, so this is probably the most important thing. The commitment line is the actual commitment line. There's about a car width. If you, like, on the yellow line where the box is, there's, like, if you put your right sides on that, the left side of your car, and you just go straight or whatever, like a car width, that it won't throw you into the pits. So the actual commitment line is going to be the commitment line for tonight, because it won't throw you into the pits. Pit speed is going to be pace speed. Try to give, I know they haven't fixed the glitch with pit road yet, but try to give a little bit of room. If there's something like, Bradley's or whoever, someone's going to beat the other guy out by like a quarter mile and they get stuck in, I'll probably give them the spot, but it's just going to be a case-by-case basis. There's not a whole lot that we can really do about it. For pit road, you still must enter single file. If you pass somebody entering the pits, it's the end of line penalty. Same thing if you get a commitment violation, it is a end of the line penalty. Under green, you have to rejoin the track on the backstretch. If you come up on the track before the backstretch, it'll be a pass through. No changing lanes before the start-finish line on the restart. Also, I don't even know if there's that much of an apron, but you can't go on the apron on restarts before the start-finish line. With that being said, if you pass somebody on the apron going into, or on the front stretch, and they keep you down there, that's totally legal. They can 100% do that. So just be mindful of that whenever you're passing people on the apron. There's no cautions the first 3 laps of any restart. There's also no cautions the last 2 laps of either stage. Pit road is closed with 2 laps to go on the stage. No cautions the last 5 laps of the race, and then the line out lap is lap 5 for tonight. Redditor, do you have anything else to add?
No, you got everything.
So, does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Okay. My dude in football, y'all will just start behind everybody. Y'all did not make qualifying. We burned the first lap to get information. I'm pretty sure y'all were here at the beginning of the year when we were doing that, so should be fine. Smoke is Predator spotter. So if you need anything for Predator, go through Smoke. I'm only here for race control and to watch the race. So if I don't reply or anything, then just yell at me and I'll try to get to you. But that being said, Predator, whenever you're ready to send invites, we're ready.
We should be able to join in order too, since Predator's
yeah,
the
you can do that.
whole.
Okay. I just
y'all want to
Mud Dude and Football to send firm requests. while I get everything in order.
Who's front for Austin?
Alright, that's going to be the end of part number 2 of the live stream. Next part's going to be the race, so hopefully y'all can tune in. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully y'all can tune in to part number 3, and that'll be the next series race. So I'll talk to y'all in another minute or two. Be back in a second.